If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below. Yo, what's up guys, it's X. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies video. What I have for you guys today is going to be an episode of my Zombie Theories series. Now for you guys that don't know, this is a series that I did and that I still do, where I cover theories about what I think is going on with the zombie storyline, little stuff here and there that is unexplained. I try to piece stuff together and do some research and just overall give you guys a theory of what I think happened. Obviously we can't say that this is definitive or this is what happened. We can only say that for sure if it's something that was officially confirmed, whether it's an audio quote, whether it's from Treyarch themselves, but it's always fun to kind of theorize and give you guys my 2 cents on where I think the story is going and some of the stuff that I have found. Now in this episode we're going to be talking about RICHTOFEN. The big thing here that we're going to be talking about is going to be what he was doing when he was kneeling down by his body in the opening cutscene for the Giant. Now you can go ahead and say that, oh, it's just him kneeling by there, it doesn't have any significance, doesn't mean anything, but it feels like it's going to be something pretty big in the zombie storyline. Now the reason that I say this is because there's a ton of audio quotes and conversations going on the Giant between RICHTOFEN, whichever way you want to call him. I'm just going to call him RICHTOFEN because that's the way that I call him. Between him, Tank Dempsey, there's also conversations between Tank Dempsey and Takiao where they talk about this action where he's kind of kneeling by his body, and we'll talk about the different theories. There's 2 of them.
So, you gonna tell me what the fuck you were doing back there?
Dempsey, my dear, simple-minded American, you simply wouldn't understand.
Right after we got here, after you said goodbye to your evil twin, you did something strange.
Strange? Dempsey, you're really going to have to narrow it down.
I know you're sick, RICHTOFEN, but why were you messing around with your own corpse?
That wasn't my body. That was someone else entirely. Someone a bit like me, but not. He's dead.
Hey, I know what I saw. I saw you stoop down and hold something against the body.
Pictures, Dempsey, pictures. Or it didn't happen.
As you can see, it looks like it's something that's pretty important to our characters. Now there are 2 leading theories. One is going to be one that a lot of people seem to think, and then the second one is going to be one that I think might be plausible because I found something that is pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. The first theory that people seem to think is that RICHTOFEN was kneeling next to his body because he was trying to get a sample of blood. Now the reason people think this is because they think that they saw that he at first had 2 vials of blood on him, and then after he actually had 3. Now this actually seems pretty plausible. It does look like he's reaching over to do something in the clip itself, but I honestly think that this is not what happened. Now the reason I think this is because even in the character model for RICHTOFEN on the Giant, he still only has 2 vials of blood, and they were already full when he came in through the teleporter. So I honestly think that it wasn't him just kind of going on his body, grabbing some blood samples or whatever, but at the end of the day, he didn't have any extra blood vials on him, so I don't think it's that. Now another possible thing is that maybe he was grabbing something off his body. Maybe it's possible that he was just kind of checking the body to see if there's anything useful on it. Remember that at this point RICHTOFEN has been going through multiple different universes and essentially doing away with those worlds and those parallel universes. This can be referenced back to the image that we saw on Shadows of Evil, where we see multiple planet Earth that are being destroyed or being crossed out. Now here's the final one that I'm going to tell you guys about, which I think is probably the most plausible one and probably has the most foundation to it, and it's going to be that RICHTOFEN was eating parts of his body or eating his entrails. Now I know you guys are already thinking, what the hell does this even mean? Why would you even come up with this? Well, this is something that was actually mentioned by the voice actors themselves in the Comic-Con panel. That's right, the Comic-Con panel that none of us were able to see, that was private, that even to this point was never released publicly. Someone was actually at the event and they were actually able to record parts of the panel. If you guys want to see this video, I will link it down below, but I will have the audio cue that I want you guys to focus on.
It's not so much the shooting of himself, it's the eating of his entrails after. Yeah, that's the part that grosses me out.
So in this audio cue, you can hear the voice actor for Tank Dempsey say that it was already weird that he shot himself, but then on top of that, he actually started eating his entrails. Now you can say, well, maybe he was just joking around, this was just a fun session they were doing, and it's possible that's what he did, but again, this is something that he, the voice actor himself, said. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that he ate his own entrails, as mentioned here? Do you think that he was just kind of checking himself to see if there was anything on the body before he kind of started focusing on the zombies? Or do you think he was just grabbing a sample from the body? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. One interesting thing that I do want to say is that there are other quotes where RICHTOFEN is saying that he needs to keep a secret from the rest of the group. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a favorite. It does get the content out there and it is very much appreciated. And of course, if you are new, if you want to see more content like this in the future, if you enjoy zombie theories, enjoy storyline information, Easter egg information, and news and info as it does come out, then of course make sure to subscribe. Join the OG squad today. If you guys want to keep talking zombies, Twitter is the best place to do so. Go ahead and follow me. I will link it down below. And of course, if you feel like doing it, make sure to use the discount code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off Control Freak and G Fuel. Both will be linked down below. I use both on a daily basis, so definitely check them out if you are interested. I'm out. Peace.